Hi, how you doing? It's Jeff Singer from SkypeGuitarLessonsOnline.com. This lesson we're going to go back to Iron Maiden and we are looking at the Phantom of the Opera. Great song, lots of riffs, lot to cover on that. We're going to get into it shortly. This is your first time on the lesson on my channel. Why not click on the subscribe button there, click on the bell and you'll be notified whenever I'm posting a new lesson, which is normally about once a week. As you can see, quite a lot of Iron Maiden being covered on this channel, and why not? Such a great band. Anyway, enough from me, let's get into this song and I'll show you how to play Phantom of the Opera bit by bit. So you know the score, don't go away.
Preview.
Right, what we're going to do is go through the main riffs. First of all, we're going to start off with the main opening riff. I'll play it through and then I'll break it down for you. Okay, so we're going to start off on the D string and we're going to play 4-5. And then we've got 4 on the G string 3 times. Then we're going to play 5-4, which is a pull-off on the G string. Playing to 5 on the D string, to 7 on the G string, to 4 on the G, back to 5 on the D string, to 4 on the D, to 5, to 7, and then we're going to go down to 2nd on the A string. So we play that riff twice, and the third time we don't go down to the 2 on the A string. What we do, we go through this little line here, we're going to play in a triplet, so we're playing 3 on each note. So we start off. Instead of going to the 2, we're now going to play 3 on the G string. We start off on the G string playing 3 notes, and we do 7 to 9 to 11 to 12. Then we cross over to 12 on the B, to 13 to 15, and then to 14 on the high E. And then we've got this little arpeggio piece we've played. When I'm doing that, I'm playing 19 to 15, which is a pull off from 19 to 15, to 17 on the B, and we just repeat that as a triplet phrase. Ending on the 19. So let's look at the next riff. I'll play it through and I'll break it down. Now what am I doing there? Starting off on the A string and I'm going to play 7 on the A 3 times, and I'm going to play 10, and then back to 7 on the A string 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to 10, and then I've got 2 more. That's the end of the first bar. Second bar on that phrase, we got 3 again on the 7 on A, 10, then we got another 2 on the 7, and then we're going to play a G5, which is 10 on the A and 12, 12 on the D and G, going down to a D5, 5, 7, 7 on the D and G, and now repeat that 4 times. So at the end of playing that, we have this series of power chords. Now, what are we doing there? So we've got an E5, we're going to play that twice, down to 2nd fret on the A string, and we're playing a B5, move up 1 fret, we play a C5, and then we go to D5 and we play 3. So now let's look at the next phase. So I'll just play it through and then I'll break it down for you. So we start off with an E5, so we're on 7 on the A string, play 2 of them, down to a B5, to a C5, and then we play 3 on the D5, and then we go back to this, and then we got 3 more D5s, and back to, and then we go back and play that what we just played previously, this. And then we repeat. So this is a combination of 2 licks we've looked at previously. So I'll just play it through, just in slow tempo, you'll be able to follow it through. Okay, from there we go back to the standard. Now there's a slight change on this last one. From this part now, we go into the arpeggiated sequence. So again, I'll just play it through and I'll just break it down what we're doing. So we're just playing over an E5 chord. So we're going to start off on 7th fret on the A string, and we're going to play 7, 9, 9 across the A, D and G. So we're doing 7A, 9D, 9G, back to 9D, and we repeat that. And then we're gained on the second bar, because this is a 2-bar phrase, we're going to play the same thing again. And then we got this power chord on E5 to D5. And we repeat. And then we're going to play the same arpeggiated sequence over a D5, to C5, then back up to the D5. D5, C5, back to, and from there we go into the guitar solos. Now I'm not going to be covering the guitar solos in this lesson, I'm just purely looking at the rhythm guitar sections. So let's look at the parts and sections after the guitar solos. Now for this section, Dave Murray and Adrian Smith are playing 2 different lines, 2 different arpeggio sequences. I'm going to look at the first one, I'm going to look at Dave Murray's part. So I'll just play it through and then I'll break it down. Okay, what are we doing there? We're just playing through a simple arpeggio with pull off. So I'm going to do a 19 on the high E, pull off to 15 to 17 on the B. We're going to go then we move down and we're going to play 17 to 14 as a pull off to 15 on the B 4 times. Then we move down 15 pulling off to 12 to 13 on the B 4 times. Then back up to 17, 14 on the E, going to 15 on the B. And we repeat that 4 times. Now, then there is a slight change. What we're going to do, instead of going back to the 17, 14, 15, we're going to play 12 and then back in. So we get this. And I'll just play a 12, so 14 on the high E, and then back to the arpeggio section. Now to the end of that phrase, there's another little slight variation that he's going to play. So as we come down on that pattern, now, what I'm doing there, I'm just coming down the normal one that I've just showed you, but when we get to the end of the 14, 12, 13, I'm going to do a 13, 12, 10 on the B twice. Then I cross to the E and do the same thing, just once, and then back to the 13, 12, 10, and then back. Go through the full routine again. And then we've got this 3 times on the B string. And then just once on there. So on the B string, 13, 12, 10. And then on the E string. And then we're into the next section. So let's go and have a look at that. Okay, I'll play it through and then we'll break it down. I'm just starting off with an E5, which is up there on 7th fret on the A string. Just play that down. Then I move up, I stay there and I play that through. Moving up to 10th fret, so. Again, I stay on 10th fret and I play 3 times. Up to 12th fret. Then I play the 12th fret 3 times. I go back to this G5 on 10th fret and I play that, moving down to 11. So it's 4 on each. And I play that twice. The next section I'll play through and then I'll break it down. Okay, this riff, I'd looked at it playing different ways, and really to get this pick in action, I could only do it as down picks. So what I'm doing, I'm starting off on this E5. So I'm playing that E5. And then I am going to 7 on the A, pull off to 5 on the A, 7 on the E string, back to 5 on the A. We do that twice, then we go up to a G5, which is on 10 fret on the A, to 11, 12, and then down to a C5, a D5, and then repeat again. Right, let's move on to the next section. So let's look at the final riff. I'll play it through and then I'll break it down. Okay, so we start off on the G string doing a 9-7-9. Then we've got not dot 7-9-7-9 on the G, to 8 on the B, back to 9 on the G. Next bar, we're on the B string, we're doing 8-7-8, and then 7-8-7-8, to 7 on the high E, back to 8 on the B. Then we go back, we stay on the B string and we do 8-7-8. And then 8-7-8-7, sorry, wrong way around. We do 7-8-7-8-7. Finishing on 9 on the G. Staying on the G string, we do that 9-7-9 again. We've got another 9 on the G. And then we do 8-7 to 9. And then 7-8-7 on the B string. And they're all triplets, so we will go. So that last bar will go. And then the turnaround bar, now this time we pick up a 9. So we got this 9. And of course, if you download the tab, you're able to follow that riff through. Now, we go into the last of the solos, and then we come back for the final closing of the song. Now, all of the riffs that you play in the closing section have already been covered. So what I would suggest, you do download the tablature and you can see the actual layout taking to the end of the song, or you could just follow along with the video. But every single phrase that you will play in that has already been covered in this lesson. Well, I do hope you enjoyed learning how to play Phantom of the Opera. It's another big song by Iron Maiden. Lots and lots of different riffs in here to go through, so it's a great workout for your guitar playing on this. All of the tablature will be included in a link that you'll see beneath. If you did enjoy the lesson and you'd like to see more of the lessons that I'm posting, why don't you just subscribe, click on the button, subscribe to my channel, and you'll be notified when any new videos are uploaded, which at the moment, it's normally about 1 or 2 a week, so it's well worth subscribing. And if you're an Iron Maiden fan, there'll be lots more coming in the near future. Well, I'm going to let you go. It's been a pleasure as normal, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Until then, goodbye.